Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So let us approach with the today's question. That is, we have to get the maximum sum, but the values should not be the adjacent values. Like we have this 5, 5 and 10, right? These are the values. So what would be the maximum sum? That would be 20, right? But I should not have the adjacent values. Like if I have chosen 5, I can't choose this 5, right? I can choose only 5 and 10. So what would be the maximum sum? That would be 15. Okay. So the brute force over here would be that you can go with all the subsets. You can generate all the subsets. But here, if you go with all the subsets, everyone will have the possibility to take it or not to take it or not to take it. So that possibilities would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 raised to power 6 for this question, right? So we can't go with that possibilities, right? So what we can use over here, that I can use recursion but in an optimized way, right? So moreover, this is a question of greedy approach, right? So I can use greedy rather than this is the question of DP. It is more of greedy. Okay, so let us do the question. See, I can give you an example. Like I have the options 5, 5 and 10, right? So what can I do? I have the option to choose this 5 and not to choose this 5, right? To choose this 5 and not to choose this 5. This is the level of 5. If I'll choose this 5, I'll have the option, I'll have the answer 5. If I'll not choose this 5, I'll have the answer null. Okay, that would be 0. Okay, if I have chosen this 5, right, can I go with this 5? No, you can't go because this is an adjacent element. So if you are including a value, you have only one option to not include the next value, right? So I can't go with this. I can't go with choose, right? I can only go with not choose the next value. So what would be my answer? That would be 5 because I am not adding this one. So this is the next 5 level, right? Okay. See, this is not include. Okay, first I will go with this one only. Okay, so this is 5, right? I have not included this one. See, if I'll go with next one, I have not included this 5. So I have the option to choose this and not to choose this. Okay, I don't have to choose adjacent element. I can leave any number of adjacent element, right? So I have the option to choose 10 and not to choose 10. Okay, so if I'll choose 10, the answer would be 15. If I'll not choose 10, the answer would be 5. Is that okay with you? Okay, so now let us go with the exclude one, this one. So see, if in the first level, this was the level for 10. Okay, I am going with the first level. I have not chosen the 5, right? In the second level, if I have not chosen the 5, I have two options to choose the next 5 and not to choose the next 5. Okay. Okay. So if I will choose the next 5, the answer would be 5. If I will not choose the next 5, the answer would be null. Okay. Okay. Now see, if I have chosen this 5, right? This 5. So can I choose this 10? No. I have only one option not to choose the 10 because I have chosen the adjacent element of 10 already. So the answer would be 5 at the level of 10. Okay. If I have not chosen 5, the previous 5, what would be my answer? That I have to choose one value from that. I can choose or not choose. I have two options for that, right? If I will choose 10, so null 0 plus 10 would be 10. If I will not choose 10, that would be equivalent to null value. Okay. And now see, what the question says that if I am including some sort of value, I have only one option to exclude next value. Okay, is that okay? To exclude next value. Okay, if I am excluding some value, I have two options. Okay, I can include and exclude, right? Here I can only exclude for the include one. Okay, so I have one option for include and two option for exclude. Are you getting my point? Now see what I am doing. I have to see. See, if I am going with include, right? So my next include will be, what would be my next include? This was my previous include, right? What would be my next include? Like this was the exclude one, right? What would be my next include? The next include will be exclude plus my previous now include, right? Exclude the previous one. This was like this I have excluded. This one was the excluded one, right? If I want to include the next value, so what I have did? 5 plus 10, that is 15. So what I am doing? Exclude plus the another array, right? This is what I am doing. So the next exclude value will be exclude plus, sorry, the next include value would be, this was the including value, no? Right? So the next include value will be exclude plus array of I. Okay? And what would be the next exclude value? Next exclude value will be like this was the exclude value. Now what can I do? What can I do? I have to do with the maximum of that, right? I was excluding this. This was my exclude value. So what is the maximum of both of these? This is the maximum, because if I will approach with this one, the answer would always be deficient of this 5. So it would not be greater than this 5, right? If you will go further, I hope you are understanding, right? So this is the question. I hope the things are clear to you. I will repeat once more. Include have only one option, okay? Not to include the next one. But exclude have two options, to include the next one and not to include the next one. But we have to see which one is the maximum of both of them, right? Which will give me the maximum answer, okay? And the next include will be the previous exclude plus the next array. Like here, the previous exclude value was 5. I didn't include 5. And now I am adding the next value, okay, and exclude plus array of 5. So that would give me maximum value, okay. Now see, this was the maximum value, right? This is include and this is exclude, right? Now see which one is giving me the maximum value. Include and exclude. This is include, right? Is include is giving me the maximum value or exclude is giving me the maximum value? I have to return that. I hope the things are clear to you. Okay, so let me generate a table for you so that you can have more understanding about this. So see, if I would have, and this is the code, but before that I'll write a table for you over here. Suppose if I would have the values 5, 10, 10, 100, 5 and 6. Okay, these are the values. I'll make a table over here, right? This one is a table. Okay, so this is my table. I have two options, to include the next one or to exclude the next one, right? I have these two options. See, if I will include 5, what would be my answer? 5. But if I will exclude 5, what would be my answer? 0, right? Okay. Now see, for the next exclude, can I add 10 in this? No, because I have to choose only that value which are not adjacent. Okay, so this one is adjacent, I can choose this. So what can I do? I can go with the exclude one and add 10 in this, in which I am not included this. Okay, if I want to include 10. So 0 plus 10 is equals to 10. Is that okay? So that would be my answer, right? Okay, now see, what would be my next answer for the exclude one? Which one is the maximum of both of these? Because I have to go with the maximum. You know that exclude always have two values, to choose and not to choose, right? But I have to choose the maximum, so this one is the maximum. So I'll go with 5. Okay, now 10 is the next value. Should I choose it or not to choose it? First include. Can I include it if I have included this one 10? No, I can't. So I have to go with this 5 in which I have excluded this 10 and I'll add this value over here. That would be 15. 10 plus 5. Okay. Now see, in the exclude, can I go with what would be my maximum value? 10 and 5. That would be 10. So I'll go with this. Okay. Now see, here also 100. If I have included this 10, can I include 100 also? No. So I have to go with this in which I have excluded this 10 value, right? So 10 plus 100 is 110, right? And maximum of these is 15. So exclude will be this. So this is 5, right? So what would be the maximum? What would be my next include? I will go with this. So this would be 20, right? And what is maximum of this? This. Okay. Now 6. What would be my next include? This 116. And what is the maximum of this? This. So what is maximum of both of these? That is 116. This is not the example that is given in their example, right? They have not given the same example. There was 5. I've written 10. So that's why there is change in some answer, right? Okay, so here answer would be 116. Are you getting my point? You can see that here 100 is the maximum value. 100 plus 10, that is 1110, and plus 6, 116. So this would be my maximum answer. So see, what would be the question? Include, I have included 5 and excluded this, so null value. So first of all, I have taken 5 and taken 0 as an exclude. I am starting from 1, right? Array of 1. So array of 1 is 10. Array of 1, next include will be exclude plus my array of I, right? And next exclude will be maximum of both of these, right? So include will become next include and exclude will become next exclude. When I'll reach the end of it, by iteration, I have to get the maximum of both of these. I hope the things are clear to you. So this was the total explanation. So guys, please subscribe the channel and thanks a lot for watching this video. Hare Krishna. I'll attach the code in my description box. Thanks.